life.
Real quick. 2015, man, I found God. I was living on the edge, homie. Back then, boys know they hear what. I just the groove, I know they sent what nobody told me. So booze every day, brother. Thank God for my dear mother. Her prayers cover me, yes I they go. We just the tear fast, then we know they go slow. As we make bar, shopping out to buy cars. As our boys know they carry laughs. I'm on my ways, no pure. I they chop belly food those times when I so post fast. Brother, how many times me I pay tight? When church no they even see my brake lights. I been this sin, but man I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean, I took the break like the hiatus intentionally. So at the end of the day, the question is, have I achieved what I aimed to achieve when I took that break? And the answer is yes, because for me, you know, I was seeking something deeper from what I was doing. You know, it was not just about the hits or, you know, having shows or having endorsements. I wanted to work on myself as an artist, work on my craft, work on my ability to produce, sing, and rap. You know what I'm saying? So that required me taking a very risky hiatus from the industry. You know, more than saying, are people ready for jollof music? I think are people ready for good music is the question, because that's what I aim to produce, good music. And I feel like with the album that I have ready for the market, I feel like it would be very much appreciated because it stands out, it's in its own lane, and it's authentic.
You're live, real. Who they cover you when you they sleep, huh? Till the time when you open your eyes. My God, now my life don't.
You know, I wanna see people say, no, this is not Lynx. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to the music, that's how you would know that the sound has actually evolved. So right now I'm in a lane where I'm making music from my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about what, you know, what the clubs want or what the streets want, or it's my story. I think as an artist, you should be able to, you know, paint pictures from your own experience and share it with the world.
I hope you find a man to treat you right and you listen to. Real love still exists, mommy is living proof. Always be aware of company you keep, and never let your feelings show on your sleeves. It's a cold word, man.
Is Lynx a gospel artist? No. Is Lynx born again? Yes, I am. And what that means is, you know, the type of music I have made that I'm ready to, you know, give to the world is pretty much messages and music with a drive for, you know, morality and, you know, just good vibes and purity, pure good music. So is Lynx a gospel artist? No, because Serve You is, I wouldn't even say that's a gospel record. I think it's more of a record that just tells my story and, you know, bridges the gap between the question of where has Lynx been and what has Lynx been doing.
Always put God first in everything you plan. Why me and your mom support you anywhere we can. And my sons confirmed to be bad guys. Cause back then, daddy was a flat guy.
I've been getting so many messages. I get like, I'm not joking with you, I get like almost 1,000 DMs a week, right? On people asking me about, you know, oh, I love what you're writing, what happened, how did you become close to God? You know, all those, I get so many that I try to answer and I can't answer enough. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, man, like, why don't I make a record that explains everything? Why don't I like tell people where I'm coming from and where I'm at now, where I'm trying to go? Because I feel like that's what makes you and your fans close.
No shaky man, I claim man. Who no saying get problem, don't get problems. So me I no feel blame man.
I'm not a pastor. Nah, see, the thing is this, like, this is what everybody's supposed to be, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was lost before. You know what I'm saying? And now I can see clearly. I know what's right and what's wrong. I know what God likes and what God doesn't like. And I try to do what God likes and I don't do what God doesn't like. That's it. So I don't feel like I have to be a pastor to do what's morally right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've been blessed with wisdom, and, you know, I feel like God uses me to speak to the youth and speak to those who need to hear whatever his messages are. You know what I'm saying? And I have absolutely no problem sharing it.
God first, everything comes second. And that's real talk.
You know, premarital sex is one of the easiest things that the devil uses to have you, by he's holding your leg and making sure you don't go anywhere, you stay in sin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you're not having sex, something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? If you say you're a virgin, it's like, are you okay? In 2016, you feel me? But it's not about time. In 2016, Jesus is still the same and he's still going to come, whether it's then or now. So, you know, I just try and speak to those who are listening, man. Like, I used to be there before, so I know what it's like, but it pays to get out of that space, man. You know, so, yeah.
But your last name can get you anything. Always put God first in everything you plan. Why me and your mom?
I'm making music for all of the above in the most positive way I can. You know what I'm saying? Like Serby, for instance, you know, a lot of people, a lot of parents and stuff have reached out to me and they appreciate, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm making something that can positively change the mindsets of their kids. At the same time, you know, Serby hits people my age, people older, people younger at the same time, because it's like, man, I knew who you used to be. You know what I'm saying? And to hear this story and what you've been through, the evolution you've been through, it inspires me to actually change my life as well, you know. But at the same time, I have a lot of love songs on my album, so I think a lot of women would appreciate my music a lot more now.
Just ride with me real quick. Story of my life. Just ride with me real quick. 2015, man, I found God. I was living.
What has happened is, like, instead of me to sell sex to my listeners or my female fans, I'm preaching love. I'm preaching abstinence. Because a relationship is so much more than the physical. You know what I'm saying? And if you only focus on that part, you're not actually building that relationship, because once that's not there anymore, and you know, you can get that from anybody, man. Sex, you can get it from anybody. But love, you can't get from anybody. You feel me? So that's the 360 in my frame of mind and in the messages in my music now. Like, I look back at so many videos I made, man. And I'm like, boy, what were you thinking, you know? So it's part of growth, man, and I wish it for everybody, man.
Nothing we are no go do. We no go enter for internet. We go drop in new bedroom. But they go say no, they make it sense. Say we know.
My deepest fears when I was in the world, when I was living anyhow, was failure. And right now, my deepest fear is failure of not accomplishing my purpose in this world.
Make them do their own. I do my own. Make them do their own. See how they do my own. Make them do their own. Fight on a rocket, oh. I must sell my mind.
Yeah, I think it's very possible. You know, there are a lot of people who have secular music out there that it's not necessarily immoral, or it's not necessarily leading people the wrong way. You feel me? For me, I don't think I'm gonna lose anything. I actually think I'm gonna gain more by taking those things out of my music, because, you know, the more the focus on the music is just good vibes and positivity, the more it appeals to everybody. Like, if you look at one of my most successful songs, Fine Lady, the reason why that song is so successful is because there was no barrier involved in the song. It was for everybody. And it was just happiness, happiness, and happiness.
Syndicate Records.
I go by the name of LYNXXX. Let's go.
She be my fine lady. I don't find my fine.
Whoever I think will add something to a record I'm making, or whoever thinks I would bring value to their record, let's make that hits, man. Let's make the music. So, like, on my album, I have a couple records with Mr. Easy. I have a record with Banky. I have a record with Shady. I have a record with EL from Ghana. I have records, obviously, Nedu, Blink, and Icon. So, like, you know, it's as long as we see eye to eye on the direction of the song, we straight.
See, my brother was on fire. I know they copy, sister, let them free. I did express myself, but it be like say they want me to the fake up.
You know, Nedu's born again, Blink is born again. And that's the amazing thing about God, man. When he wants to do something, he'll do it. There's no way you're going to dodge, you know? So it's amazing, man. It's amazing. I wish this for everybody, man. Trust me.
Story of my life. God first, everything comes second. And that's real talk.